The Shit Show, the podcast, starts now with DJ Cornbread, a.k.a. The Empress.
Hey, what's up? It's your girl, Glorilla, a.k.a. Big Glow.
What's up, y'all? It's Megan Thee Stallion, a.k.a. The Hot Girl Coach. Check out this new one.
What's up, y'all? It's your DJ Cornbread, a.k.a. The Empress. Y'all already know what it is. Back with another one. Oh my goodness, we got to talk about this R. Kelly trial. Because, I know R. Kelly got some hits, man. He got some hits, but a lot of stuff don't sit right. So I'm just like, some people be like, because R. Kelly going through what he going through, that some of his music shouldn't be played. Some places I DJ at or some, events and things like that. Some people be like, nah, we don't fuck with R. Kelly no more. We don't, they just don't play no R. Kelly or something. And some people, they just like, nah, half people got to be played. All these different ignition and all that, they still want to turn some keys. So they like, nah, we still want to hear it. But, so they saying that as of June 2025, that R. Kelly still remains incarcerated at the Federal Correctional Institution and Butner or whatever is in North Carolina. So he's serving a concurrent 20 to 30 year sentence for federal convictions related to sex trafficking, racketeering, and child sexual abuse. And his legal team is still continuing to challenge the convictions right now for all the allegations, but recent developments have not favored any of the, they not trying to hurt. Back in February of 2025, R. Kelly's they wanted to appeal this decision in the Second U.S. Circuit Court of Kelly's conviction and the 30 year prison sentence. The court found the prosecutors presented extensive evidence showing how Kelly exploited his fame over more than 25 years to sexually abuse young women and girls. So the court rejected R. Kelly's claim, that the racketeering statute was misapplied and that the trial procedures were flawed. That's what they were saying. So y'all know, R. Kelly got a lot of things going on for in prison, they said they after that. So it's like last month, Kelly's legal team, they had to file a emergency motion for release in prison because alleging that the prison officials at Butner had conspired to have him murdered by soliciting white supremacist group. So they trying to get him killed in there. They want him gone. So they feel like they all racking up together and they all try to come up with a plan to get him a better, period. And they also claim that he was placed in solitary confinement and that he was drugged, leading to hospitalization and surgery. Judge Martha, she denied the motion. So she was saying that basically with the lack of supporting evidence and the labeling with the allegations or whatever, that it was a conspiracy, basketball conspiracy that she wasn't trying to hear. But on June the 13th, R. Kelly also had an overdose incident. They said R. Kelly had collapsed and he was rushed to Duke University Hospital after allegedly overdosing on medication that was administered by the prison staff. So they gave him this medicine, but he overdosed. So if it was administered by the prison staff, how was it overdose? How did he overdose? So they had to rush him to, the hospital. So his lawyers contend that the overdose was life-threatening and resulted from an intentional act. So they feel like that they intentionally did that, drugged him and made him overdose and made that happen because they want him dead. And they also have filed a motion seeking his release to home detention. They feel like he's safer at home than being in prison because they're trying to get him killed by white supremacists. So citing the incident and the alleged murder plot is what they call it. The federal prosecutors have opposed these motions, emphasizing Kelly's lack of remorse for his crimes. So it's a lot going on, and I mean, I don't know how I feel about it because he has hits. He don't get me wrong, he has his next song. It's just a song. It's a lot of songs that it's like hard to just throw away, especially being a DJ. Does not play them and just trash them because of what he has going on and what he has done, which I don't. It does not sit right with me, at all. Because I was thinking at first I was like, nah, he 100% out of there. So no music, none of that. I'm not playing nothing. But if I go to an event or I DJ an event or whatever, and they give me a playlist and that's what they want to hear, I'm not going to say, oh, nah, what's going on? I'm not playing no R. Kelly. Nah, I mean, that's what they choose. You know, it's their preference. But I just hate that a lot of people feel like they want to that we should throw good music away because of what a person has done. Because a lot of people feel like just because this person has done this, that's them. That's far as so that has to do with them and God. And if you don't like that person anymore, as far as music that was made, some people feel like that music, I mean, don't have anything to do with the stuff that he was doing. That's just, if it's good music, it's good music. So how do y'all feel about that? So do y'all think R. Kelly music should be played, or it should be played because of what he's going through right now, because of all the allegations that they're saying, you know, after for entertainment purposes, always. But this is true. This is stuff that's coming straight from the horse's mouth, you know. So it's like, but do you think that it's okay? Do y'all think that it's okay to play R. Kelly's music? Or y'all still playing R. Kelly's music, even though he was up for child abuse and sex trafficking and all these other things? Do y'all think it's, you know, all these allegations that's going towards him, y'all think it's okay to still play his music, or y'all think his music should be trashed because of what they're saying that he's done and abuse to these girls and stuff like that and these kids? So, I mean, what y'all think? As of the current status right now, as far as R. Kelly, so R. Kelly is scheduled to be released from prison in December of the year 2045. And y'all all know how old R. Kelly is right now. If you don't know, Google. But that is assuming he serves his full sentence without additional legal changes. So if nothing changes, that's the date for him to get released. But his legal team continues to pursue appeals. They constantly trying to get him up out of there because they feel like he's not going to make it to the year December of 2045 because they trying to get him killed by a white supremacist. So they just like, no, this ain't gonna work. His legal team, or they include like potential petitions or whatever to the U.S. Supreme Court. But as of now, his convictions remain the same. They denied Kelly's parole. So it's a lot going on, and they pissed off his people trying to, like I said, get him up out of there. They feel like, no, if we don't get him up out of there, he gonna be dead and gone. They trying to get, I mean, but I don't understand when it comes to prison, like when people are in jail, why don't they, if they know that these people are trying to do that, because I feel like some know, but they just don't want to say anything because they feel like they don't want to lose their jobs or something like that. Why isn't anything being, I mean, why aren't the other people speaking up that don't want it to happen? Like if they feel like these certain people are trying to get them killed, why don't they just go ahead and they know this. Why don't they just go ahead and put them somewhere else so they're not having these issues? That's what doesn't make any kind of sense to me. Because they're trying to get them killed. Y'all already know these situations and know what's going on. They know they pissed off at R. Kelly and they want him out of there. So if you know that if they want him out of there, then why don't y'all do what y'all need to do to get him out the way? Because they saying R. Kelly they say he claims prison officials plotted to kill him, and the judge denied his release. But I mean, I don't think that, I don't know. What y'all think? Because right now, R. Kelly, he's 58. Grammy-winning R&B singer, serving sentences for these child sex crime. And it's just, yeah, I don't know. he done been given this medication. He done overdose. They done try to kill him. They try to get people to kill him. He done been hospitalized. He collapsing in prison and stuff. And then they act like they don't know what's going on, but they know what's going on. They know what's going on. Ain't no made up this, and that. I feel like they know what's going on. If they don't want him there, so they try to make sure they can do anything and everything to get his ass up out of there because they feel like he shouldn't be living no more because of what he's done. But that's just, I mean, for the families and stuff, that had these things happen to them and the girls, rather they said the girl said this or the girl said that. I mean, how do they feel? I wish I could get someone on like a family member of one of the kids or something like that. I just want to know like how, if the person was a teenager or older, depending on the age, I want to know how do they feel about it. Because I was told that, I have read, and sometimes I don't know how true it is, but I have read that some of them wanted things like that. They were okay with it. They okay certain things. But even though he is a grown ass man, some of this stuff wasn't supposed to be done. So some of the parents are pissed and mad because of the age of their kids at the time, or their children or whatever. And they feel like, no, that he needs to go down. But then you got some people that feel like, okay, well, if these kids are out on their own and they right before wrong age or whatever, or they living on their own, you don't know. These days, kids be going through so much stuff and you never know. And I never understood, did any of these kids lie about their age? Or were they getting checked on? Were anybody checking in ages and IDs or to make sure these kids or these girls or anybody, whoever was involved, make sure they didn't have no fake IDs and shit like that? Or did R. Kelly or certain people just didn't give a fuck? They didn't care. They was just like, it don't matter. Because these days it's hard. Like, these days, these kids these days, they lying about their ages for real. And I ain't talking about no 1, 2, 3 age gaps. These motherfuckers be 16, 17, and we done told you they 26. I'm talking about, so I never, seen it. I haven't seen anything to say that these girls or that these certain kids or whoever or people that said that they're abused that did they lie about their age? Or did they know the age of everybody and still chose to do what he did? Because when you know that just means you need your ass whooped. Because even then, I feel like if you say you in your 30s, 40s, well, 40, 35 and up, I say that. And you call yourself trying to talk to someone that's in their 20s, I say like 25 and under, and probably even 29 and under. To me, that's a child. Not a child, they grown, but you need your ass, your grown ass whooped, because you shouldn't be trying to talk to nobody that could be your daughter or your son if it's a woman. But back in the day, that shit was cool. So is it just that people it's just rackets, just people think that shit is okay. So it's like everybody's doing it. They think it's cool. Because I know some people that's in their 40s, and when Lotto came out, they thought it was like, that's the best thing. That's best thing smoking right there. I'm like, this girl is not even above her. She can't even drink. But you sitting here telling me you will marry this person and your ass is 40. Is damn near 40. I don't know. I guess I just think different. That shit weird to me. Weird as fuck. That shit makes me not even I wouldn't even want to date anybody, honestly, that had that type of time, that was on that type of shit. Because I feel like if you would date somebody around that age and you knowing that you about to be 40 and then you got kids that age, shit, that would scare the fuck out of me. Because if I got a child that age, shit, you be done trying to fuck with them. Like, yeah, hell no. Like, me. But yeah, this R. Kelly shit, like, it didn't went. It don't, yeah, this is a lot going on with the R. Kelly shit. They trying to get him up out of there. They got these skirmishes trying to get him up out of there. The laws is trying to, they guards is trying to get him out of there. I mean, yeah, that's some scary shit. So, I mean, what y'all think? At the end of the day, what y'all think should happen to Mr. R. Kelly? I'm about to get up out of here. Y'all already know what it is. Another good EP. Hit up the show, www.theshitshowthepodcast.com. We are on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, and wherever you listen to your podcast. So y'all just make sure y'all tune in and wait for the next episode because it's going to be a beast. It's your DJ Cornbread.
You're in the mix with the one and only celebrity DJ Cornbread, a.k.a. The Empress.